Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ibrahimovic.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Botafogo are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Hernes, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lam has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Roberto Carlos delivers. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Lam. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vieira. And it's Gattuso. A probing pass. Chips it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hernes. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Adriano has given away a free kick. Roberto Carlos. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised. Shot at goal! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Botafogo have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get it through? Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Over to the left, Roberto Carlos. That's good play. Gattuso. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Botafogo head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos, that's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way past. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hoeneß really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Botafogo can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Gattuso. Gattuso powering forward here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Tries a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Camisa 17, camisa 30, camisa 18. Substituição em andamento.
Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Botafogo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Šeško. Now it's Hullet. And it's Lam. Oh, super ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Elects to cross. Terrific header. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't, and the shot! Deftly away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Face to face with the keeper. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Defending was strong and firm.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pull it. Out towards the flank. Vieira. For Rice. Spread out to the left. Deep cross. Climbs up big! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Botafogo are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Hullet. Lam. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Hullet. Hullet goes steaming forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's that, the end. Botafogo looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Dembele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Pressing high and with purpose. Vieira. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Good ball, good take. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's just beyond his reach. Botafogo are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And this is Dembele. And this is Adriano. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Botafogo present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This for the lead. Brilliant save from Buffon! And that's a poor pen.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lahm picks it up out wide. Mateus. Oh, that's neat. And this is Dembele. Ferdinand. Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. That is ended up in no man's land.
That's good play from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Botafogo so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Corner. This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Cross to the back post. Played out to the right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe going about things with real menace. Gently done. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's being urged to shoot. And he's being shifted off it. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lahm. Nice looking ball. Ernest. Looking to go deep. Cleared without hesitation. And the ball is out of play. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Lam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. And it's Ferdinand. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lam, Seedorf, and he shoots! He's beat, no mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time! He'll take that, perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there, right place, right time, easy pickings.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Mateus. Can he get on the end of this? Bergeby. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Botafogo in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9.
So off we go once more.
Camisa 20. Deixando o campo para
And it's Bale.
Camisa 21.
Looking
Camisa
tidy in possession
17.
here. Mateus.
Substituição em andamento.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he goes cross-field. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Botafogo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Played out wide. Lam elects to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shot, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It's a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada
Pepe.
de camisa 26.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
Camisa 41. Substituição.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Vieira. To Lam. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Full it. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Bale. Lahm proves too strong, too smart.
And here's the chance to counter.
Teremos uma substituição.
Rice. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here?
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pull it.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Botafogo
Do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Lahm. Now it's Rice.
Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Thinks about the shot. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to retrieve it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Roberto Carlos.
Now it's Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be on. Rafael Leao! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here.
Botafogo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Look at the space here. Nice interception, well timed.
Botafogo have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done.
Vieira. Lahm. Great vision. It's played through for him. Lahm has it in a wide position. And this is Luis Suarez. Ronaldo. Knocks it into space.
Teremos minuto
Tries to
de
pass it
acréscimo.
through.
There's no flag.
The ball goes big, header!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that will be the final act.
Botafogo can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf finds himself offside.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's Vieira. Hernes going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in space and looking for options. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He just needed to be quicker then.
He's had a shot! Goal! Botafogo!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will...
Takes a shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Shot could be on. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Ronaldo. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Adriano. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Alarm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
And it's Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And he was quick to react. Lahm. Played over towards the opposite flank. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Araujo. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Seedorf. Bale, who does have an assist to his name. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 9, camisa 20. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 18.
So we're into the second 45.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Searching pass he's played there. Great defending, strong and determined. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Lahm, can he get it through? Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hones! It's hit the upright. Seedorf. Vieira. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa
Both sides then
14,
taking this chance to
camisa
turn to their
22.
benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
60 minutes played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge. Bale gets into a good position. And he whips it in.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pull it. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Great, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And yes, it's him again. Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Good ball, good take. And the shot! He's scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Not the most convincing of passes. And that was very necessary. Not the most accurate pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And pull it!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Roberto Carlos. Pullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, he's great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Ferdinand. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Spread neatly. Now it's Rice. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice goes short, and he's being shifted off it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. They get a throw in. The final seconds now. Played into space out wide. Lahm. Rummenigge. Lahm gives no quarter whatsoever. Ferdinand. And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Pullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Action has already started.
Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and super...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Matthäus aims beyond the defence. Seedorf, pass somewhat off target. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's neat. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe threads one in. Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Showing great feet there. Roberto Carlos. He's on it. Can he get away? Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he spark a counter here? Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Matthäus. Ernest. He's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Ernest cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be...
Shot, surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Matthäus. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe, chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. Matthäus.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Matthäus. Adriano.
And back it goes. And he's gone searching crossfield. Pull it. There's no flag. And they've been given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Seedorf. And it's Lam. Bale kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Vieira. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Good read, needed to be. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernes is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pepe proves too strong, too smart.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. It's out for a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 14.
Suarez wins the duel this time.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Roberto Carlos might just make this. And he was quick to react. Pelé.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Gullit. Vieira. That is good alertness. Ibrahimovic. No way through. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substituição em andamento.
So there's going to be another change here. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that's clever. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé. Luis Suarez. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the shot's on here. Roberto Carlos. He steps in and that's the end of that. Vieira. 75 minutes played. Well, that's been cut out, well played. It. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's following up! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Ibrahimovic, pinches it off him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's good play. Fired deep towards the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. Pelé
could move up a gear here.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
So what do you take away?